Alright, that is running this thing, and she's way too lean because I had the carburetors tuned up for the other motor that only had about 9-to-1 compression. This is 12.5 to 1, so I have to fatten my mixture up. I'm gonna pull the carbs off, pull the bowls, step the primary jets up because there's no power valve in the 660. So I think I'm gonna go with 78s or 80s. I'm not sure what's in it now. I think 69's in it now, but that's what I'm gonna do. Pull them off, step the jets up, then fire it up and let it run for a minute. Rev on it, play with it. Alright, see the T-slot right in there. Open that up. You want it to be as wide as it is tall, like a square. Open that up because this motor does not like to idle below 1800 RPM, and I keep having to open up my front butterflies too far. See how far they're open? That's only after 2 turns. So with these open a little bit, you get more air in and you keep it out of the transition, which helps it idle better. But if you go too far, you've got too much T-slot exposed, and it'll siphon fuel and it'll stumble when you rev it. So just got to be careful. Don't go too far. With that, if you could also drill holes in the butterflies. But if you got a really radical cam with a lot of duration and lobe separation and high compression, that right there will help your engine idle. Just open up that T-slot a little bit. And I put 90 jets in because that's all I had that was a match set. So at least it's going to be way fat, but at least it's better than being lean. See if that cures it. So yeah, cool. I was wrong. I had 72s in the primaries instead of 69s, which the stock ones come with 660s are actually 74. So going up to 90. It'll be rich, but like I said earlier, rich is better than too lean.
We'll get some more.
Yeah, I got other jets. I just can't get to them right now. Where's the plates? Pull these plugs. Let me get this in the light. You can see what I'm talking about. Here's the plug. See how lean? See how gray? You want them like a chocolate brown or a tan. So that's no good. Alright, I got it fattened up. The carburetors are doing a lot better, but it's still got this little pop, and then you can walk around and push the plug wires back on the plugs, and the pop goes away, and then as it runs a little bit, pop comes back. So I think I need to get some new plug wires, because the way they clamp on them spark plugs, they're wore out, they're old, and they got cracks in them and everything else. And we'll see if it'll start right here. Timing still, man, it needs more timing than that. Race motors. It's only at 35, it needs about 39, 40. Get some plug wires, get some new spark plugs. Just keep tinkering on it, I guess. It don't feel right when you go to rev it. It ain't snapping.
Yeah,
it was
you can
snapping
tell.
the other day. It was snapping the other day. It's just rah, rah. Pull the plug and look at the plug. But yeah. Alright, so I was having a problem starting my motor at 39 degrees with the timing locked out. So what I did is Adam Caldwell gave me an old factory 283 distributor, and I took the weights and the springs and assembly stuff out of that. This one was welded, had to tear it all apart and grind the welds out of it, and whoever welded, it wasn't me, welded the little advance limiter to the plate underneath the cap, underneath the rotor and stuff. So I had to take it all apart and grind it out and Dremel it and everything else. But now this has got a mechanical advance in it now, so I'll be able to turn the time into 30, like 18 or 20 maybe initial, and then rev it. Hopefully it'll advance to 39 before 3,000 RPM, but it has to at least be at 39 before 8,000. So yeah,
Ready for Knoxville.
Oh yeah, and we're probably going to go down to Shadyside or Greer. We're not ready for Knoxville. How much stuff's got to be fixed? I fixed suspension. I got to fix the.
Getting ready for Knoxville. Yeah. Excuse
me. I actually need to weld underneath where my leaf springs are hung up. It pulled one of the brackets down and about broke it. I got to weld that, but what am I doing? Tinkering on carburetors because I don't like how that hesitates slightly right off of idle. Like I'm going to leave it 7,000 RPM. Why I need to worry about what it does right off idle is beyond me, but I'm OCD. But anyway, I'm obsessed about it. Look at this. Yesterday we did some stuff to them and it helped it quite a bit. So I took them back and then I changed some other stuff, and hopefully this will make it to where when the motor's idling, I can just crack the throttle wide open and it goes instead of ah. Because original 660s are not meant to be leave the line at anything less than 3,000 or 4,000 RPM. So that's the secondaries is all 1-to-1. Everything's 1-to-1. So they have a little hiccups to them because they're drag race carburetors. They're not street carburetors at all. But anyway, yeah, I can't stand a hiccup in a carburetor. And it's not the carburetor itself. It's a tunnel ram, and you're punching the throttle right off idle. Anyway. Colton's probably going to go down and do some test and tune. It's looking like rain, like it always does. But he's wanting to go anyway, so they don't open until 6, so he's got all day to figure out whether he's going to go or not. But that's probably what was going to happen today. Go do some test and tuning, put the carburetors on this thing, and I am out of gas. I got like half of a gallon. And as you know, God forbid I buy fuel for anything. I run it slap out completely every time.
And we can't even go down to the gas station and buy more fuel because it's racing fuel now.
Yeah, it's 112. So. Yeah. I'm gonna bolt these carburetors on here and see if my timing works, and just check it with my timing light and fire it up one time. Use what little bit of gas I got left, if it's that. Yeah, it is. I guess I haven't took it up a road yet, so I don't know. I can't take it up road because I'm so OCD about little hiccups and this, and everything has to be just right. So, oh well. I should have just thrown it together like I did all my other motors. But who cares? It'll be fine. They run awesome. But anyway, back to what we was doing. Let's put the carburetors on it and see how they do now that I've changed some more stuff. Pause. All right. Well, it runs slap out of fuel. I mean, completely out. And the timing right now is at 14 initial, and it hits right off even. I mean, I don't even think I got to give it no fuel.
Should I turn the pump on?
Turn the switch on. Don't, yeah, turn the pump on. You can try, but you can listen, people. You can hear. She ain't got nothing in her now. So, but I'm gonna try to start it anyway. Yeah, ain't got enough gas. But see, it hits right off, yeah. Like it's nothing, which is amazing.
Yeah, that's a heck of a lot better than what it was.
What's the temperature up to? Like 110, 120?
It hadn't even moved.
Yeah, it ain't run long enough. But that's pretty cool actually. It needs more than that because when you go to rev it, I mean it is still cold. When you go to rev it a little bit, it's a little hesitant, but it's because it's cold probably.
Cold and out of gas.
And I don't know what the rate of them springs are. I can always change the springs, put a lighter spring on it, which we got somewhere around here. Just got to dig them out. But that'll advance it faster. Or I can just buy a kit, I think for like $15. Big whoop. But the fact that the freaking thing starts right there is amazing. It ain't never done that because I always got the timing through the roof.
Yeah.
Initial timing.
Yeah, it was just bam, just like that.
So we'll just unhook the battery and leave it setting like it is. I do got to rob one of them little pieces off to take to Colton today. His timing's all the way up at 39 or 40, somewhere where I put it. But that's because it's a low compression, basically stock motor for the most part. My radiator's got a crack in it. How about that? I'll be getting me some of that stuff I put in your mom's car.
That stop leak stuff, it worked. It worked damn good.
Dad said he could solder it for me. He's got to solder the one in the Suburban.
Yeah.
But, so cool. But yeah, just tinkering and twiddling on it. I'm just tired of getting to the track, and every time I go to start it in the staging lanes, it just
yeah, there's nothing more embarrassing than getting down there and then your car won't start.
Yeah. I mean,
or it's just, like you say, real slow at it.
I may end up going back to my original 660 setup, depending on how these rev. I don't know yet. I can't test it, but I'm confident they'll do fine.
Yeah, Yeah, I think it'll be good.
I did some changing up with the pump cams and the arms and the entire thing. So we'll see. No gas. Man, I had to run out of gas right now. Oh well. So, but anyway, all right, she'll fire. Now I got to take all this stuff with me to the track and test and tune Colton's S10. I'm pretty happy. The fact that it starts okay, I got to call my dad and tell him. That's a wrap. All right, Thursday afternoon, and we got the S10 locked and loaded, headed to Shadyside. Or a little test and tune, see if we can break sevens on motor. Sevens on motor. Dad literally got off work, pulled in the driveway, got here, and got this, and we left. Our car back up.
We're still in our work shirts.
I was calling it out. I didn't think I was going to get to make it. Thought all out. Traffic everywhere. Then the Red Sea just opened up and spurred.
Lord, at the Red Sea.
I was running out of gas and I got the house. I was like,
He's running out of gas and the radiator leaks.
Fuck you, I'll just coast. I made it. What about that shit tomorrow?
Yeah. Then this thing had low oil pressure. Had to stop and get some oil.
Yeah.
So.
Like they supposed to do that.
But we're on the way. Shadyside.
Race now. hooked up to 10.
Alright, went at 822, we put a spacer on it, 1 inch spacer picked it up 2/10, which, so we're going to put a bigger spacer on and see what it does.
I'm still right where it's at.
It's
good night though, it's overcast. No rain.
Ain't nobody around, look.
They're all like Greer.
They're all at Greer.
They really are.
I guarantee it. It's a good choice coming to Shady.
Yeah, it's the best place down here.
Make pass after pass.
Make a lap. Everybody's making good laps.
Good God, look at that smoke.
That's what I think so.
Don't lose to a Mustang. $765, yeah, he's sprayed it. You wasn't losing to a Mustang, was you? You wasn't gonna lose no Mustang. Anyway, so he didn't run 7-volt motor yet. The distributor, which we should have fixed before we ever come down here. But distributor, you set the timing at 39 and then you rev it and it actually retards. And the thing's welded, which I don't know what's going on with that. But it shouldn't do that. It should advance if it does anything. So we're going to put MSD on it and come back and try again.
MSD?
Yep, I've changed all that.
Yeah.
But it did improve. It went from 840s to 820s,
Yeah,
and then
1 inch spacer and then
7. What was it? 762.
764.
On
What was that around 764?
The first one? Something like that. 761 or 764.
And that was on the 100 shot with
Letting off.
half-empty bottle too.
And I let off after I launched it.
But we can't get no nitrous because the nitrous factory blew up and we can't get none around here.
What nitrous factory blew up?
That's what Dustin said. He said, you can't get nitrous no more.
Yeah.
He said he's got 2 bottles of Ford. He ain't parting with them for nobody.
No shit.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
So you can't get nitrous.
It was the only one on the East Coast, and it blew up.
David can't get none because he has to get a mother bottle filled.
Man, can't nobody get no nitrous.
Yeah, you probably can't see this, but we're on the way back, and Colt's done put a 513 gear in and put a 4-speed in it, and the MSD set up.
And a tunnel wrap.
And a tunnel wrap. He's done all this before he ever made it back home.
Plot thickens.
Yeah.
We're going to start with MSD, and then we're going to get... Junior Vance has got a scatter shield, so we're going to buy a scatter shield from Junior Vance, and he's looking, right now actually, he went to a buddy of his to look for a...
Thank you, Junior. You got a long damn trouble for her, silly ass.
Yeah, he does. He does a lot of trouble. But he's looking for a mid plate for it right now. So we get that scatter shield from him. We're going to pull the training out of Dad's 57 and put that in the S10 with that scatter shield and build a linkage setup. Get a new flywheel, new clutch, and put the S10 back as a 4-speed.
Gotta find him a shifter. He don't want to run that vertigate on the street, so we have to find a super shifter or something, huh?
I will. I'll run the
Like I said, have to find him a super shifter or something.
Yeah, super shifter or something like that. I tell you, vertigate, you can't beat a vertigate as far as shifting, but driving around, I don't know. It's really not that bad.
Don't work right.
I'll get used to it.
The Hurst ones is better.
Say mine don't work right.
I got a Hurst vertigate shifter in mine. It works like a
You
champ.
hear that?
What'd he say?
Talk shit already.
What'd he say?
Say it again.
So I'll show you how to shift.
They can't hear you. Say it again louder.
You heard me.
No, dude.
You heard me.
Oh, people.
Okay, well apparently Colton is going to show Dad how to shift.
Call me out. He's going to show you how to shift. That's real.
That is if I don't break everything behind me.
Yeah, coming off the line.
Yeah, just disintegrate it all.
Yeah.
But with a new setup, he's going to probably leave it line like 4,500, 5,000, something like that. Nothing too crazy. And then it'll actually turn the motor in its power range. And I'll run a whole lot better. I mean, it ain't no turd. It runs decent. It just ain't what he's wanting.
Yeah, last time he left the line at 283, he told me that was 5 too.
Yeah.
I heard 5 and he just kept going.
It was fine when I looked at it. When I looked away for the tree, it just went up.
See?
It
It
just
was 5
happened to
when
go
I
up
looked at it.
further.
It
It
just
went
went
up to
up.
like 7.
That's the true story. I'll tell you, it was 5 when I looked at it.
And it went shaboom. 3 tires off the ground and blew a drive shaft and twisted the rear end upside
Yeah,
down.
we're all standing back there going, oh shit, go, 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 didn't get the wheelie shot though.
It left good.
It was a good wheelie,
Good money
left
shot.
good, and followed my bolts and shit going everywhere.
Yeah, you can spit out a rear end.
Got up on the wheel, did a 1-wheel wheelie.
Yeah.
Got up on 1 wheel and all the shit went everywhere. There's a picture of bolts and shit coming out of it. The next picture, I guess you call it.
Because cow tracks work good.
Camtracks work, they're good, yeah. They never
They were
it,
great.
It didn't bend, no breaking or nothing. It broke bend everything else, but it didn't bend them Camtracks.
Yeah, so we'll do that. The 4-speed will make it a whole lot more fun.
He's got him a plan.
Yeah.
The crash goes on, it never stops.
No, because we're going to put the top loader on Dad's, pull that tranny out of his, and put it goals. Just get a scatter shield and stuff. We'll be good to go. And you can buy the truck fork like I did for mine for like, what was it, like $15?
Yeah,
The what?
The truck clutch fork.
Oh.
real stiff, real heavy
Yeah.
gear.
Yeah.
Worked good.
I don't know, somebody's been able to put the Z-bar in one of them S10 before. We gotta find out.
We got room now because it's got free no headers. I can make it work.
Yeah,
Like
with
if-
shorties, you can't do it. But with fender well headers, you can't do hydraulic.
Build one for a 64 Nova. You can build one for an S10. It's the same thing.
Try.
You can do it. All right, we're gonna pause. We're heading back to the house. That's a wrap on Thursday's test and tune.
Yep, it's a wrap. Tape dry, no rain. Pretty good turnout. Success. Pulled it back up on the trailer. Got the intake gasket leak a little oil. Nitrous might have pushed her out a little bit.
A lot of pressure, a lot of timing.
It's all good. We got another cord hole.
Yeah, he'll be all right. All right, then, that's a wrap.